Ah. Nom nom. Testing, testing, testing. Oh my god, you scared me? Don't you wish you were back in the ads, Warmaker? Say happy birthday. It doesn't say that. What are you talking about? Oops. You're right on time? Thanks, Jelly Bun. I know. Right on time. It kind of does though. Check again. Wait, hold on. Why does it still say it? Hold on. Alright, check again. What? It still says it. Why would it go away? That's so weird. No matter how many times I edit the... It won't go away. Okay, now it's gone. Testing. Hi. Huge berry delivery. That's such a good idea for a birthday redeem. I should have done that. Ah! Hello, Kiyomi. Welcome to the final stream of the year. The finale. You made it. You're here. You were here. If you can see, I'm not actually streaming from my usual time right now. It is 8:34 p.m. for me. If you take a peek at the clock, it says 8:34 p.m. which means there is only 3.5 hours until 2026. Can you believe it? We're going to experience it together. Isn't that crazy? That's right. You get a first exclusive look into 2026 right here at the MDX Sky channel. I mean, I don't know. No one else is doing this. Really, no one else is doing this. I'm the first person to enter 2026. Isn't that tomorrow? No. What are you talking about? It's right now. Look at the date. The last stream of all time. That's right. The last stream ever. Starling, thank you for 18 months of support. I appreciate you. That is a long time. And Aldev, thank you for 40 months of support. Oh my god. Thank you, Aldev, for all this time. I really appreciate you guys. Mord ending all streamers. This is the end of the end. After this stream, no one will ever stream again. How's the future? It's okay. Remember that 5-year-long hiatus or whatever that bit was? Yeah, that's starting now. No hi. Well, maybe. Okay, but like this isn't the last stream ever, right? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. I've got word from my team that something's gonna happen at midnight. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna find out in 3.5 hours. So a meteor could happen. It could be a meteor. You're totally right. I need your guys' help with something, actually. I need your help. I need you to send a message into the future with me. So today's question of the day is, what message would you like to send to yourself 1 year from now? Actually, maybe not even to yourself. Just send to the future. It could be to yourself. It could be to someone else. It's up to you. You don't need to answer right now, but you can think about it. You can take as much time as you want. You have the whole entire stream. And make sure to use the question of the day. Very important. Anyway, hi, hear me. I cannot believe that it is the end of the year already. It kind of feels like we only just got started. But here we are. How does everything sound, by the way? Is the audio okay? Hi, boss. Hi, boss. Hi, Prods Pod. Hi, Sil. Hi, Luna Valentine. Hi, Wallmaker. Hi, Alchema. Hi, Lord Z. Rudy just smoot. How did the Metroidvania jam go? I didn't take part. But hi. Hi, Kaz GV. Josie Dealey. Lemon Jumps. Styloon 3. Ben the Scuff. Ichigo Satoshi. Carbon Base Entity. Warmaker. Aldev. Jellybun. Jellybun. Audio sounds goop to me. Haven't heard the Stardew OST in a while now. You've been missing out, War. How have you guys been doing, by the way? What's up? What's happening? Tell me about it. What have you guys been up to? It's been like 5 days since I saw you last. What are you guys doing for New Year's? What's your New Year's resolution? That could have also been the question of the day, but we can do that question of the day next year. Good answer, Jellybun. Just keep going. Don't let small things stop you. I'm glad you made it. Okay, these are good. These are good. We're doing good. I'm making an alternative to Fuji of sorts. Oh, what are you doing different or better? To get super fit and hot and be a menace? That's crazy. That's good. That's crazy good. I like that. I require advice, assistance, help. What's wrong? Man, I have a little bit of a special event planned today, by the way. We are going to be doing... Well, so you know how I've been tracking everything over the last year? Well, since we implemented the database, which was like, what, like 7-8 months ago? I've been tracking everything. Everything that you do, every time you blink, every time you breathe, every time you throw a berry, every time you redeem question of the day, every time you look at yourself in the mirror, every time you rub your eyes a little bit harder than you should, it doesn't matter if they're itchy. That's not good for your eyes. You should be more gentle with them. And with that data, I have compiled it. I have compiled all of this data into some fun little things that we can look at together. And there might even be some awards. Some awards. Mod knows where I live. I do know where you live, so you better watch out. You better not mess with me. Jay! I'm freaking You're working on New Year's Eve. We're going to look at data and graphs. There are no graphs, but there is data. Free Jay. Jay, can we get Jay? Can someone get the number to Jay's work right now? Wait, hold on. I think I have that in the database. Let's call Jay's work right now. The Chatter Awards? That's right. We're at the Kiyomi Award Show right now. The Kiyomi Award Show. I know we're just on a raft in the middle of the ocean, but this is all we have. This is all we have. You'd be calling me? Oh. How is the data stored? It's stored in a database, a .db file on my PC. Every show starts somewhere. You're right. Humble beginnings. Mordecai year recap. That's right. We're in the year recap. A lot of stuff happened to me yesterday when I was working on this. This is really like a miracle that I was able to get anything done, to be honest. I hope Maud wins Guy of the Year. Not me sticking my nails straight into my waterline. No, don't say that. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Especially you, Jellybun. Mordecai displaying every street address of every viewer after he tracked their every movement. That would be... Imagine how funny that would be if I just pulled up a slideshow of all of my viewers' home addresses and we went through them together. Who knows? Maybe I did. Maybe that will happen. I've been enjoying winter break. Trying to get my driver's license. Let's go. You'll get it. You'll get it. You got this. Just think about it. If old people, if like an old grandma can drive, so can you. That means no sleep for me. That's okay. There'll be plenty of time to sleep. Trust me. It doesn't start working half the time. Works also on Linux. Oh, okay. It doesn't depend on Discord. Okay. That sounds cool. OBS Scene Switcher and VR chat in one. Okay, that sounds really cool. Lemon Jump says to start the game dev finally. All I need to do is finish the silly undo buffer for my app and then I'm going to make like 5 million games. Let's go. Yeah. 4 games in 6 months. A game every 2 months. That's a good goal. I can't wait to see Lemon Jumps. To not die. That's your... Okay. That's reasonable. I think that should be part of everyone's New Year's resolution. I really hope I win Guy of the Year. Oh, thank you still. Saving the number. This man has a whole streaming gaming setup on a raft in the ocean. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of doing it like it's never been done before. Mord gonna win his own award. Can't wait to see how many sips of water I took thanks to the database. Mm-hmm. That'd be insane. Absolutely terrifying. Viewer house tour. Home address review. Yeah. What we can even take it one step further. I can like go to Google Maps and we can pull up your houses on Google Maps and we can look at them together. Oh, I mean, we could take it one step further and pull up my live viewer cameras. I have a camera on all of your houses right now. You can be on the stream. To say the obvious, 1920 times 1080. Are you serious? That's like the worst resolution. Let's be real. Let's be real. Where's my 640 by 360 lovers? You know what resolution I've been really into lately? 800 by 450. It's a 16 by 9 resolution, and it's like just the even numbers. 800 by 450. It feels so good. What are we talking about? Resolutions. Yippee. Hi Al, welcome in. You made it. Big fan of 28 by 28. 28 by 28 goes pretty hard. Not gonna lie. 1 by 1, simple, minimal, clean, easy. You can't really go wrong with 1 by 1. My grandma drives faster than me and I have a sport. No way. Who is your grandma? One time someone came up to my mom's car. She was telling me they came up to her car and she was like, hello? And they were like, oh, sorry. I thought my grandma has the same car actually. I thought you were her. Never mind. And my mom was so offended. She was like, why? How? I'm not driving a grandma car, am I? I'm like, no, absolutely not. Not that there's anything wrong with grandma cars. Just a slideshow of the street view. I'm pretty sure that is TOS. No, I don't know. I'm a Twitch partner and I think they'll let me. I think they'll let it slide. I have cameras on my house and a dash cam. Are you telling me you can tap in anytime? Yeah, I can tap in anytime I want. How do you think I know you? How do you think I know that you rub your eyes too hard? Grammy sounding lit. Grammy? Does anyone call their grandma Grammy here? I would like to draw more personally and be more active in communities like this one. Let's go! It sounds like a good New Year's resolution. There is never enough art. Where's my first slide? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do I even have it? The first slide is so basic. I realized I didn't have a first slide. Actually, they're all basic. They're all pretty basic. Kiyomi recap 2025. That's right. Hi, Void. Thank you for subscribing for 3 months. I appreciate you, Void. It's happening now. It's about to happen. I just want to pull it up so people know what's going on. We're gonna wait just a little, like a couple seconds while I post on Instagram and Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. You know what we need more of in life? More recaps. More recaps. Just when you thought you couldn't get enough recaps. I swear, has anyone else noticed that this year specifically, there is recaps on everything? Yes, you noticed? Yes, it's so weird. Like, I really don't know. I mean, sorry, I really don't care or need to know most of these recaps. I opened New York Times to do Wordle the other day, and it was like, here's your New York Times recap. I don't want my new. I don't care. That's a little much. I know, right? What is going on? Did you see my question? Let me check Warmaker. I found the Twitch and Steam recaps interesting. Yeah, the Steam one is interesting. Also Twitch. Don't get me wrong. I think there are good recaps, but there are also ones that are just. I just feel like they're not necessary. Like, does a smart fridge really need a recap? You know what I mean? Does my banking app really need a recap? Do I really need to know how much money I spent on Noxy Pops this year? He took mustard out of the fridge twice this year. Only twice. Poor mustard. Imagine Twitter, Instagram recap. Check out how many reels you scrolled. This is how many hours you wasted doom scrolling this year. That would be insane. Okay, it makes total sense why they don't do that. Here's how many times you've been in debt this year. I would love a Noxy Pop recap. Helps keep my addiction strong. Discord recap gaslighted me that I have info sharing turned off. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's totally a scam, by the way. They just want you to turn the data sharing on. They're like, wouldn't it be cool to see who your top friends of the year are? You should let us track all of the data about you so that we can tell you that next year. What's up, DS? Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, that's not being turned on. Absolutely not. It would be fun to see, but I would rather not. But Unfortunately for you guys, there is no opting out of the Mordecai data sharing. I get your data no matter what. And there's nothing you can do about it. I did consent to all this technically. Kind of? Yeah. Yeah, you remember? Good. Yeah, you did. You did. You all consented. What do you track for the lurkers? I guess I don't really track much for the lurkers. But next year, I think I'm gonna start tracking a few more things. Like, I think I want to make a redeem for lurkers. Like, I want to make a redeem. Like, that's why I have the say hi redeem. I was thinking that could be the one that I respond to. But, like, maybe the daily offering / daily knocks if I don't acknowledge. It's just for you to be like, hi, but I don't want to talk. I think I sold my soul to Mord the moment I watched my first stream of him. That's right, Mooney Cookie Lover. There's no going back. I consent to data share anyway, so huh. No, but realistically, I don't think any of the data that I track is considered personal data. I'm pretty sure it's not. Otherwise, I might need to be more careful about it. Parentamorta's board makes me think more so of Mordekaiser than the Mordecai. I like Mord with an E. It's well rounded. But I do think of Mordekaiser as well. I actually have a picture of myself with Mordekaiser from League. Yeah, I met the Mordekaiser. I really like that picture. Mord playing Mord in League. I actually never really played Mord, funnily enough. Twitch.tv MDX guy. I don't mean to rush, but I'm on my way to work. Jay, we can't squeeze it all in the next couple of minutes. I can't possibly do that. You're just gonna have to put the stream on the radio. Put it on 2 times speed and subway surface on the bottom. Oh my god. Kiyomi Clash Days. We should form a Kiyomi League. What's Kiyomi Clash? That sounds like such a good name for a game. Do you use Linux or Windows? Windows. I like Windows because it's like cleaner and more performant than Linux. Less bloat. You know what I mean? If the data has identifiable info, it can be considered personal data to an extent. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think I have it like that. I'm not entertaining your shenanigans. No, that's bait. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, 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 no. I only use Windows because it's the it's like the most popular platform, so it's easier to develop for. I know you can develop for Windows on Linux, but I just haven't ever taken the Linux dive. Oops, I didn't mean to snooze that ad. Damn it. Should you move over to Windows 10? No, 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 no. I'm on Windows 11. For better or for worse. Gonna have to split Jay Soul. One watches while the other works. That's not a bad idea. How do you feel about that, Jay? Maud looks like the name in a gothic fantasy book. I like that. That's good. Maud Jungle. I did play the jungle role. I did play the jungle role. Now, I gotta tell you guys a quick little story before we jump into the recap. I left a bulk of the recap stuff kind of until the last minute. I thought that there was going to be less work than there really was. So I had like a ton of work to do yesterday to make the little recap slides. And a couple other things. And it just kept getting bigger. Like there was just like more little things to do and more little things to do. And then I took a break to go like make some food, and it was getting dark, so like I took the trash out, and as I walk outside, like all of the ambience stops and it's just like really silent. I can just hear like the wind in the trees, and I was like, huh, this feels really strange and eerie. And then I was like, okay, let's just go put the trash in the bin. And then I turn towards where my trash can is, and I just see a tall shadow figure standing there in my yard. And I was like, huh? And I like rub my eyes a little bit and like open them wider and adjust my eyes. I was like, what is that? Is that like a shadow or something? And I was thinking that I just saw something, but my eyes didn't nothing, it didn't go away. It just stayed there still. And I was like, okay. So I turned around and went back inside with the trash bag. I was like, you know what? The trash can wait. The trash can wait until tomorrow. Admittedly, I wasn't that scared about it. I was like, it was probably just some kind of shadow or illusion or something. I very much doubt that it was a person or a shadow creature. But it was scary. It definitely wasn't. It was one of those situations where it's like, I'm not taking my chances. I'm not taking my chances. And at the same time, I was like, I don't got time for this. Like, I've got to work on my recap slides right now. Like, sorry, creepy figure, but I got better things to do. So I just calmly went back inside and put the trash on the floor and went back to work. And I thought it was over, right? But it's not over, because then about 10 minutes later, I'm working on my slides and the power goes out. I lose power to my entire house. And I'm sitting there in the dark. staring at my PC screen that is now turned off. And the only thing I could think about is like, oh my god, if I'm the protagonist in a horror film right now, I really don't have time for this. Like, it's getting late and I'm really tired. I need to finish this so I can go to sleep. I do not have time for a horror movie plot line right now. And then my power came back on. It like sensed that I wasn't. I was not in the mood. Press space to look behind you type moment. Honestly, okay, that was a little unsettling. Some desperate ghost is trying to haunt you and you're just like, I do not have time for this. That's exactly what it felt like. It felt like some entity was like trying to scare me, but I was just like, no, I'm busy. Oh. You're about to play FNAF 4. We had a bunch of them in Queensland. Yeah, I think the power outages is just due to like the storms recently. That's horrific. Okay, to be fair, it was quite scary. It was quite scary. I already had the eerie feeling. Then my PC turned off. I mean, everything turned off. Now I'm worried about the safety of taking trash out now. Just make sure to do it during the day. Don't put it off until the night. I would drop that and run. Yeah, pretty much what I did. I did with my spare PC last week. It was much easier than I thought. I might have to try it at some point. But anyway, what was really scary was if I had lost any progress on my on my stream stuff for today. That was what was really scary. I was opening my PC like, oh no. Oh no. But everything was safe. Suddenly someone spray paints press shift to run on your window. I've lost 6 months of work to stuff like that. True fear. Hold on, how do you lose 6 months of work? Does it like, you mean like the project corrupting? Or something? When I was a kid, I lost power after beating the Goron race in Majora's Mask. Wait, I don't... Wait, hold on. Is there some sort of significance there? Like, what makes that ironic? Ouch. It's really tough and you can't do it until you beat a dungeon. Oh. I thought you meant like something happens in the game that made it like eerie that it also happened in real life. Because I'm trying to remember and I can't remember. But I do remember it being really tough. I remember we did that on stream, actually. It's really expensive to get data off broken hard drive. Oh, your hard drive damaged. I see. Yeah, that's always a fear for me as well. That's why I usually turn my PC off during storms, and also Google Drive. Google Drive or Git. Man, that's rough, Aldiv. I'm trying to think if anything happened to me like that as a kid when it comes to games. I don't remember. I do remember a strange time when I was watching you know, the Never Ending Story, that movie. It's really good if you haven't seen it. But there's a part in the movie where this is like a mini spoiler, but where like the characters in the movie, because the movie is about a kid reading a book, and it's like the characters in the book start communicating with the kid reading the book, and it's like kind of gets like meta, and it's like the world is going to end if the main character doesn't do something. And as that was happening in the film, the first time I ever watched this as a kid, like it's absolutely insane. I feel like someone must have done this because I was watching it on VHS from a video store that I hired. And as this was happening, the tape started messing up. Like it was going static. And it was like cutting out and then coming back in, and I was like, what the? Hold on, what is going on? Like, is this real? What is happening? And then the whole tape just cut out. I didn't get to see the end. I think I took it back and they like gave us a new copy. But as a kid, I just thought like maybe that's what was supposed to happen. I thought that the power also went out, but once I started telling the story, I remembered that no, it's just the static. Hi frogs, welcome in. You reminded me of Blockbuster. Yeah, Blockbuster. The classic. It was horrible at the time, but now it's a fond memory. So, a lot of horrible times to become fond memories. I just saw a flip phone that was built into a wireless computer mouse. The back flips open for the receiver. Hold on, that sounds kind of cool. Does the music play in Minecraft OST? It's C418, which is the creator of the Minecraft OST. We're close. So good morning, Warmaker. Again. You asked me earlier, you're working on your first video in regards to your fantasy RPG project. Tried doing a voiceover and I hate my voice and I sound robotic. So I'm clearly reading from a script to the point where TTS sounds more excited than me. So now I'm wondering if I should just narrate said videos with TTS. No, absolutely not. It doesn't matter how much you hate your own voice or how robotic you sound. People are always going to rather you do it than TTS. Not that TTS is bad. TTS is fine. But in my opinion, I would much rather be listening to your voice. I'll generally click off a video if it has TTS. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like it. I mean more like TTS is good for things like Twitch alerts and things like that. I was making clips there and I realized I mumble so much. Yeah, that happened to me when I started streaming too. Is I would like listen back and be like, can people even understand me? And that's when I started like over enunciating, I think is the word, some words, and I started to sound more American, I think. But now I think I've like kind of fell into like a good middle ground. Turned it back down. They play Lavender Town music and your phone just starts floating and suddenly the power goes out. I always thought it would be exciting to play a game that starts affecting the world around you. Anyway, you guys want to look at some slides? So first off, we have... Let's look at the top berry throwers of 2025. You guys love berries. You love throwing them. You love eating them. Berry barraging. Berry throwing. We threw a total of, before I reveal it, 13,154 berries. The top berry throwers of 2025. At number 2 is Silver Lining with 1,466. And Strawberry 7 at number 3 with 1,159. Guys, we got so close to 14k. It felt way more than that. If you really think about it, 13,000. That's a lot of it. That means I got hit with 13,000 berries. So many people's names start with S. Hold on, you're right. Surprised Jay wasn't number 1. Well, if you can see, it's actually number 1 is being hidden. Because the number 1 for each of these categories actually gets a little award. So, actually, where is Jay? Oh no, Jay is here. Jay's at number 4. Oh wait, 908. Oh yeah, hold on. Actually, no, I won't tell you that yet. I'll tell you something later. 9.08, but they were really big. To see our own rankings when we're not in the top 10. Any way to see our own rankings? Yeah. Wait, I don't know actually if it's hooked up right now. You can usually do exclamation mark stats, but I guess I don't have it set up in the new app. But next year you'll be able to do exclamation mark stats. I promise. That would have been nice to have though. I agree. And coming in at number 1 for the top berry blaster is Bento 999. How did you know? With 1,749 berries thrown. Leagues ahead of Silver Lining. Just kidding, Sil. It was pretty close. Bento, you did it! You win! Hold on, Leagues? You win Berry Blaster of the Year. I was about to say, where am I? You got it. This is you. This is your title. Berry Blaster Bento. BBB. But what I really want to know is like, what is your problem, Bento? What do you have against me? What made you compelled to throw so many berries? I was like, no way 7 was above me. I was so sad I wasn't on the leaderboard. You're like looking at this and you're like, You're like, all my effort, and I'm not even on the leaderboard at all. I think I threw half my berries when we were going for the high score. What was that last year? I think the high score was last year. And also don't forget that we're actually only tracking from like 8 months ago, not the full entire year. How many berries does Berries Barrage count for? It can be anywhere between like, I think like 5 and 14. Can be a little bit random. But yeah, congratulations, Bento. Berry Barrage RNG. Yeah. There's some RNG elements to it. I was barely here for 4 of those months. Man, isn't this exciting? Maybe you could be next. You listener, you chatter, you might have an award waiting for you. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think so. Hi Vincent, welcome in. Berry throwers. I was here for about a year now, about 2. It's amazing to see how much you've grown. I hope New Year's is nothing but success. Can't wait to see where you go from here. I just needed to say that. Even if I lurk most of the time, I'll keep my eyes wide and aware. Thank you, Soul. That's a really sweet message. I really appreciate that. I have a feeling that next year is going to be a big one. I have a feeling. Also, where's my underscores? Oh no! Taxus got. Like I said, don't worry if there's any mistakes. I mean, don't pay attention to the mistakes. These were a little time crunched. They will, but Vincent. I don't pay those. Couldn't be. Yeah, some underscores got eaten by the formatting. That is true. They was sacrificed to turn the power back on. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, do you know what you guys also love? Do you guys know what you love more? There's only one thing that you guys love more than berries, apparently. And that's boxes. No, not gambling. Boxes. Do you guys have a guess for how many boxes you spawned in the big year of 2025? 900 boxes. 4,700 boxes. 6666. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do some predictions. Do you guys want to win some channel points? Um... 7,000. All right, I'm gonna only do like a 2-minute submission period. Start prediction. How many boxes respond in 2025? All right, it's up. It's up. Number ranges. Yeah, number ranges. No, exact numbers. You have to pick the exact number. Multiple choice. That's right. Hold on. Is that new with predictions? I don't know. Oh my god. I love when we find out ways to implement gambling into things. What's the time at? 9:28 p.m. We're about 2.5 hours away from midnight. From 2026. 2.5 hours left. Can I ask how many boxes spawned in a box drain? That's classified information. You're gonna have to guess. I would have told you that, but I feel like people have already voted, so it's unfair. No way, it's not option 2. I still have one more day in 2025. Oh yeah, I'm ahead. We're getting the first look. We're getting the 2026 first look here in the Mordecai channel. Something big is going to happen, by the way, at midnight. Something crazy, something huge, something massive is going to happen. So don't click away. Don't look away. Well, according to my team anyway. According to my team, something big's going to happen. Something big. Number 3 has 666 in it. I think it's that one. How suspenseful you're able to make events. Mod applications done? They are. Oh no, you can still apply to be a mod. How do I get that up? But I think we have enough submissions. I'm gonna reach out to some people to talk about the mod applications very soon, like going into the new year. We'll have some new people joining the mod team. I've just been thinking about it and some other things. Also, I wanted to mention, by the way, from all of my struggles yesterday with getting some of these things done, I ended up sending some of the data and slides to my team and was like, listen, I need your help with these slides. And they helped me make some of them. And by my team, I mean Jellybun. So thank you, Jellybun, for helping me in the time crunch. I appreciate you. W team. I guess the link is closed. Oh, is it? Oh, hold on. Oh, it's mdxguide.com mod app. Okay, prediction done. Sorry for any mistake. No, it's okay. It could be my mistake as well. All right. The amount of boxes spawned in 2025 was, are you ready? Wait, hold on. How much points did you guys spend on this? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. The amount of boxes spawned in 2025 was dot 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 23,614 boxes. An insane amount. That's right. Pretty much none of you. Only 4 people voted for the 23,000 number, and you only spent a combined of 1,000 channel points. And you're about to win it all. 23,000. Let me complete the prediction. 23,614. Damn, that's a big payout. Congratulations. I tripled my points. I had a feeling that you guys wouldn't be able to predict that one because that's such a crazy one. Everyone underestimated. I know, right? Can you believe that 23,000 boxes were spawned? More than the berries. I know, right? The odds. Congratulations. Now you're probably wondering, how did we get 23,000 boxes? Possibly. When the number 2 spot is only 2,622. Who is responsible for all of these boxes? Who's the box dropping champ? Well, well, well. None other than Strawberry 7 _ That's right. It was 7. 7 wins the title, the boxer, with 7,425 boxes. Which is over double the second spot by Reptilian. Also, what's up, Raiders? Oh, welcome to the stream. Hi, Blue Saved. It's been so long. What the? It's good to see you. And Cupid Letters as well. Hi, Cupid Letters. Hi, streamers. Welcome to my Kiyomi recap stream. The final stream of 2025. We're just hours away from midnight here in Kiyomi. We're about to see a first look. Are there any more predictions? Yeah. We'll keep doing predictions. And also, hi Jay, you're back. You're welcome back. What did you miss? You missed Bento winning Berry Blaster with 1,700 berries spawned. And 7 won the Boxer title with 7,000 boxes. Good night, Alchema. See you next year. Thanks for hanging out. And Chai Vixen. I see you, Chai. Hi, Chai. Thank you for subscribing. The Chai Vixen. Looking. It's been forever. How have you been, Blue Save? And how's your stream? And Cupid, how are you? How was your stream? Pop in, click biggest result, put 500 souls, win 36k. Oh my god. 7 on his spawned. Yeah, 1/3 of all boxes, which is wild. I know, right? Where is 7? What does 7 have to say for themselves? then they're not here. This is so sad. They're not even here to accept their awards. They're not even here to do their speech. Hold on, what? Bento, did you have a speech? What do you want to say? You never answered my question. Seven is busy, but very happy for a win. Okay, good. Good. Absolutely wild. Just worked on rigging live 2D. Okay, cool. Use a model for yourself? Or are you doing commissions or something? Waster of cardboard. The poor trees. No, don't worry. The Terra 14 ghost boxes are not made out of cardboard. They're made out of special material that allows them to be smuggled to and from realms like Kiyomi and the Void. By the way, did you know that if you want to buy your own ghost box and be just like 7, you can? You can do that? You can actually buy them. Look, I have... not me, sorry. Terra 14 have them in production right now. You can buy your very own box. Sweetrin! Hi, Sweetrin. Actually, they might not be selling the boxes right now, but they are selling the schematics. You can buy the schematics and build your own boxes. And technically, that's actually a better value. Look at this. You could buy this and build as many boxes as you want. You could build 7,000 boxes. Sweetrin, hi Sweetrin. Welcome to the stream. I would really like it if someone bought 7,000 boxes. Love your model, by the way. New haircut and everything. Yeah. It's really recent, actually. We just did a brand new overhaul of everything. Remember, Curie, can't just... Why are you messing with your future self? Waving. It's because the stream is lagging. Can you type it? Maud, can you put our names next to each other? Oh, yeah, sure. Like this? So you can take a screenshot? Oh, wait, the tree is in the way. My future self would do the same thing. Hi, Curie. Do you have a New Year's resolution? And sweets too. Top box spawners. A box of. Okay, let's do I'll do a prediction, hold on. How many daily offerings were given in 2025? Let's do... Bum, 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 bum. Me writing these numbers, I'm trying to make them seem really random. Okay, you have 2 minutes to vote, Yomi. At how many daily offerings were given in total over the year of 2025? Do the snowballs count as berries, or are they going to be counted separately? The snowballs are not counted as berries right now. Starting next year, we'll be starting fresh. Well, not fresh. We're keeping all the old data, but maybe berries will be back. You don't see a prediction? Refresh the page really quick. I'm picking the biggest number now because clearly it'll always be more than what we think. Yeah, that sounds like a good tactic. I wanted to ask, is that custom desktop thing just a Unity game? Yeah. This is all made inside of Unity. All of the windows, the apps, all of it. All of it's inside Unity. Calculated a rough estimate and went with what's closest. Okay, good technique. Just remember to pick the right answer, or else you lose. Just remember, if you don't guess correctly, you lose. The music is dope. What is it, if you don't mind me asking? This, we're listening to Miko, but before that, did I say Miko? Miku. I think the song you're asking about might have been this. You're gonna call me a loser twice. But you can always listen. You can actually find my whole playlist here. Hi, Julia. Also, hi, Lime Time. Good to see you. Kiri says my New Year's resolution is to work on Jalfrezi Net more, and I guess to stream more also. Yeah, let's go. I can't wait for Kiri to start streaming. What did Sweets read answer? What's Sweets' answer? New Year's resolutions. I'm really bad at those, so I want to get into gaining better habits. So overall, everything can improve. That's a great answer, actually. I like that. Maud here, it's still the 30th, so this is like a birthday present to me. Bento, happy birthday! Wait, is Jay still here? Happy birthday, Bento, and happy birthday, Jay. I hope you guys had a good day, by the way. Have you had a good birthday? Jay is here! What did you guys get for your birthdays, by the way? I I don't know how it was the 30th already. When Jay said it was their birthday, I was like, I feel like my eyes lit up pure white. I was like, what? How is it the 30th? The last like week or so has been a blur. Chai Vixen as well. Chai, happy birthday. What did you get? What did you do? I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I got a few small gifts, little trinkets and such, and my main gift was a nice perfume I've been after for a while. Oh, there's not much beats smelling good. Mm-hmm. Do you know what scent the perfume is, or is it just like some mysterious name? A warm, spicy scent. Mmm, yum. I got myself a lot of treats and played Monster Hunter Wilds. What's your favorite treat, Chai? That sounds like a good birthday, though. What did Bento do? There are 80 people watching now, and you stream roughly 3 times a week. If half of the amount redeems daily offerings on average, you get 40 times 3 times 52, which is around 6k. Some streams have more viewers, and more people may redeem it on average. Ooh. Ooh, you're pulling out the math. It's a pretty good prediction. Ray Naily. Math is cheating. Yeah. Hold on. No math allowed. You have to guess purely on the vibes. Prediction is done. All right, let's take a look. Gluten-free tiramisu brownies. Tiramisu brownies. Never heard of that before. Yum. What's my favorite treat? I guess does popcorn count? I've been thinking about popcorn lately. I really want to eat movie theater popcorn, like really badly. I want movie theater popcorn and a sugar-free Pepsi. Nom nom. That sounds like a good time. That's like favorite snack. All right, hold on. Favorite treat. Maybe like it's tough. Treat of the year. I really like dark chocolate stuff, like dark chocolate ice cream or dark chocolate cake or hazelnut ice cream. I love movie theater corn pop. That like broke my brain for a second. Corn pop. Corn. There's a theater that served popcorn with cocoa powder on it that melted into a nice thick coating. Wait. That sounds kind of yum. Ginger beer gang. Yo, I freaking love ginger beer. I love ginger beer. Dude, are you okay? I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about ginger beer. Toasted 22333. Thanks for the follow. Sauce. I want to know. I have a question for you guys. Before I know I'm cliffhanger in the prediction right now. Don't worry. We're gonna get to it. Just wait. Wait. Has anyone here ever had or even know? I never hear anyone talk about it. Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. This. Sarsaparilla. Root beer? I feel like it's different from root beer. Why did you separate the word? Because so that people knew what I'm talking about. Never tried it, but it's in New Vegas. Yes, it's in the Fallout games. Dude, that looks like a brick I could throw. Wait, hold on. What do you mean throw at me? Hold on just a second. Sarsaparilla. When I was a kid, I used to just call it sarsaparilla. Not that brand, but what I've had is good. I've had it before. It's yummy. It's so good. It's like a root. I drank a bunch of sauce back when I was playing New Vegas. That's interesting. Is that the old Western name for root beer? I thought. Tastes kind of like licorice. Yes, I love licorice. Hold on. Is sarsaparilla and root beer the same? No, sarsaparilla and root beer are traditionally different drinks, but modern versions often blur the lines. Root beer historically came from sassafras fruit, while sarsaparilla used the sarsaparilla vine, giving it a more bitter, earthy taste. While root beer was sweeter with vanilla and wintergreen. Today, with sassafras banned, many brands use similar botanical mixes, making them taste nearly identical. What the? Why was sassafras banned? Sassafras was banned from commercial foods, especially root beer, in the US in 1960 because its main component, safrole, was found to be carcinogenic. No! Sass lovers. It was a sad day for sass lovers. Actually, no, that was for the root beer. So root beer lovers. So basically, if you think you like root beer, you're actually drinking sarsaparilla, because real root beer was deleted in 1960. Also, thank you for resubscribing, Blue Save, for 40 months. For 42 months. Enjoy your rest, and thanks for supporting me all this time. And I also appreciate the raid. They really just put anything in food back then, huh? You know what? They actually still do. Like, they were way better back then, but they still do. There is an app. Let me tell you guys about something, actually. This is important. There is an app. You should go and download this for your phone if you have it. If you have Android, I don't know if it's on Apple, but it's called Yuka Food and Cosmetic Scanner. You can scan the barcodes of food, and it gives you like a rating of what it shows, like what ingredients are in there and like what they do, like the negative effects of those chemicals, and it's like really cool and useful. That seems like a really good app. Yeah, this is crazy. Like I find out so much weird stuff about things that I buy. But also, the kind of sad reality of this app is that you kind of find out that everything is bad. Where I wonder where the data comes from. I mean, most of the data is supplied like just from the products themselves, and like it. But instead of just saying like some chemical that you can barely pronounce, it kind of like gives you a breakdown of what it actually does and like studies on that ingredient, on that additive, or whatever. I want to recap from this app. I want the Yuka food and cosmetic scanner recap. It should have a curfew mode where it only shows you the super bad things. Honestly, real. What I like about it is it gives you a rating out of 100. So it shows like, you know, show like 20 out of 100. And if you get above 50, it's kind of like, okay, I can eat something that's like 50. But if something's like 1 out of 100, then it's like, maybe I shouldn't. And then what's really good too is it shows you alternatives. It's like, instead of using this skincare moisturizer, you should try this one instead. This one's got a rating of 90 or whatever. Didn't know Popstar Yuka would have a food app. Yeah, thanks. Thanks to our beloved idol of Kiyomi. Happy New Year, Astrology. I'll be lurking. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. This is her side job. Yeah, she personally rates everything. I wonder if that's how they make their money. Send you to alternatives? Possibly? Good point, honestly. I don't know. Good question, though. Pyro! One more day mod. One more day left. Actually, we only have 2 hours left. I wonder where the studies come from, though. I don't know. Feel free to look more into it, but I kind of use it as like a general guide. Like if something's really low, I'll try to avoid it. 2 hours? Yeah, it's currently 10 p.m. December 31st in Kiyomi. Take a look, take a look. The moon is crashing into Earth in 2 hours. Possibly. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Something big is going to happen at midnight. Just 2 hours away. We're just 2 hours away. Anyway, that was a little bit of a tangent. Enjoy your lurk, sweet Serene. I'm glad that you guys know about sarsaparilla. You don't see it too much anymore because drinking too much could cause kidney damage, or maybe that's a myth. Possibly. J-Star said top notes are cherry and green mandarin, jasmine, orange blossom, black tea, Madagascar vanilla, coffee, Indonesian patchouli leaf. Damn, they sound like some quality ingredients. Wikipedia says it's mainly a thing in Philippines, Taiwan, Singapore, and Oz. Interesting. Kind of like we share some other things, like this group of countries. Like I feel like Milo is also another thing that's like these countries. We have a little gang formed with Philippines, Taiwan, and Singapore. Also, hi Stella. I saw you join earlier, but I didn't say hi. Drink too much water and you have... Yeah, everything can be bad. Sometimes it's not about cutting things out entirely. It's about just using moderation. Hi, malware guy. Okay, guys. The top daily offerings of 2025, the most amount of offerings, I mean, the total amount of offerings of 2025 is dot 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 5,986 offerings. 29% of you, which was 6 total voters, 29% of the total pool went to 6 of you who voted for 5,900. So Lord Z's, was it Lord Z, was it Lord Z that estimated? You were like basically spot on. Good job. Math wins again. Let's go math. I don't think I guessed that one either. Oh no, still. So I guess this is kind of a good indication that we've been tracking statistics for the last 52 streams. But this year in total, we had 69 streams. Just 134K? Oh my god. That's funny? Why is it so funny? I didn't see what's so funny about it. Why is it so funny? Can someone explain why it's so funny? You wouldn't get it, old man. But who's number one? Number one for the most offerings given. Or should I say, the biggest offerer is oh no, I just realized something. There's actually 2 top offerers of 2025. Starloon 3 with 52 offerings. The big offerer. Congratulations, Starloon, for never missing an offering. Savi too, right? Yes, but if you notice, like I just did, Savi also has 52 offerings. So really, it's both of you. Is Sabi here right now? Is Sabi here right now? Could we just like, we'll just pretend that we didn't notice that. I actually had 53, she had 51. I simply gave Sabi one of mine out of kindness. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I had one right here for Savi all along. Savi also wins the big offerer title of 2025. Congratulations, Sabi Sunny. That's messed up. Put them all together. Oh, we still have more to go. We still have more to go. But sure. Where's the others? Who are we missing? Bobby, we're missing Benter. Maybe Mord was just kidding all along. He planned for it. Yeah, I have everything planned. Did I crack the top 10 on that one? We can take a look. The top 10 offerings is a little bit of a tricky one because like you miss one stream or you forget to do your offering like a couple times, you start dropping places instantly. So there's a good chance that some of the people might have been like, some of you might be like at 47 and 46, like right here. You were one offering away from being in the top 10. You cannot press Alt F4. Serpent Toast. Hi, Serpent Toast. I think I only made like 3 offerings ever. Yeah, sometimes I just forget. Leave. Happy New Year, likable Leave. Congratulations. All right, what's next? Let me check my notes here. It's already 10 p.m. for Aussies. You guys really do live in the future. Yeah, it's already 10 p.m. Not just for Aussies, but just for Kiyomi specifically. Jerem Watts. Gosh darn it, you're right. It is never too late to begin again. I knew that you would get me. I knew that you would get me, Jerem. Hi, Jerem Watts. Welcome to the stream. Do you have any resolutions? I missed so many because of employment. That is not an excuse. Do you have any resolutions, Leaf? Curious to hear. Alright, offerings is over. What's... What about clusters joined? Gotta pay for the Ko-Fi somehow. You're right, you're right. Actually, I take it back. You are excused. Thank you, boss. So let's do a prediction. How many clusters do you think were joined? Not like total clusters spawned, but like how many times did someone join a cluster? So based on the fact that 10 people can join a cluster, we can kind of say like whatever the number is divided by 10 is how many clusters were spawned. Let's do... Wait, what's the number again? I already forgot. Cooking up the prediction. I'm cooking up the prediction. Alright, you have 2 minutes. Oh, actually, I'll make this one a little bit longer. How many clusters were joined? How many clusters were joined in 2025? Start prediction. Go, go, go. You got this. You got this. I believe in you, Kiyomi. If you lost the previous gambles, this is your time to make a comeback. Jay was very strong in the start of the clusters, but sadly fell behind. Sounds like you're talking about the clusters like it was a war. Someone do the math real quick. 14,000, at least 4. 3. Your words, your turn. It's a warm blanket to my brain. That's so sweet, Jerome. Kind of assumed Aussies were like 12 hours ahead rather than nearly a day. I think Aussies in Australia, it's only like 11:14 a.m. right now, so not too much. But in Kiyomi time is a little bit different. Kiyomi time is 10:14 p.m. Which is different from when I usually stream. I just thought I'd stream at night, so we could experience the new year together. To get a first look. Question is, how often per stream do clusters spawn? I picked the number that seemed the least like you made it up. I wonder. Gotta wake up somewhat early tomorrow to pick my weighted blanket from the post office, but I must stay for the awards. The stream... we're not gonna be streaming like 6 hours today, just so everyone knows. Probably not even 5 hours. We'll see. Wait, clusters spawn off stream? You know what? Actually, I gotta tell you guys something. I haven't mentioned this because I've been keeping it a secret, but listen, I need to pause the music for this. There have been many times where I stop my stream and I just leave. I go and make lunch. I do some things away from my PC, and I come back like a few hours later and realize that my app is still running and clusters have been spawning the whole time. And if anyone stayed behind or figured that out, you would have been able to just farm clusters while I was offline. Because the redeem still popped up. Like everything still works. It just wasn't live streaming it. And every time I was like, I got away with it again without anyone realizing. The secret after the credits clusters. Yes, exactly. So someone could have got like super far ahead in XP if they realized no competition. But no, it doesn't change the estimate because no one ever joined it. At least no one that I ever saw. And if you're going to keep this in mind and like wait around at the end of every stream once we bring clusters back, don't, because I'm going to never forget again. I might even make it so that it checks if I'm live. The clusters are so smart, man. I didn't think it would affect me, but the sound effects is an incredible dopamine signal for my brain when I'm multitasking. Right? Oh my god. Jerem, you're gonna love the idea that I've been cooking up in the last couple of weeks. I'm telling you. I need to tell you all about it really soon. Also, hi Sabi. Welcome in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back. You're a winner. You did it. You and Loon are the big offerers. Let's bring the music back. Human brain is your plaything, and man, you're here to win. That's so epic. I think I'm onto something, Jerem. Carmad! What's up, Carmad? Welcome in. You made it to the Cure Me Award show. I tried to do math and hopefully I got it right. Alright, you want to take a look at the results? I made it to the coffee shop. I made it to the coffee shop to work. Yeah, I'm glad you got there safely. Oh my god, thanks for the hearts, Jerem. That's so scary. Whenever I hear a sound effect that I didn't integrate, it's like, where did that come from? Hear Me Award Show? That's right, we're using the database to look back at some of the data over the last year that we've accumulated. Like most offerings, most berries thrown, most boxes spawned, times a viewer blinked, times a viewer breathed. Things like that. And then we're giving awards to the people that did them the most. What are the other stats so far? The other stat so far is 13,154 berries spawned. 23,614 boxes. 5,986 offerings. Did the math, my calculations were 5% off from the nearest guess. Guess the 900 one. Come on, gambling, don't fail me now. You guessed the 900 one? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Don't say that. Oh no. The amount of times a cluster was joined in the year 2025 was 3,383. That's right. There's no way. The math? Listen. The database doesn't lie. Oh, I misunderstood the question? But the math doesn't work. Trust. It has to. Wait, hold on. Does it? Actually, you're right. This one's a little bit suspicious. Let's double check this one. I felt like you would have typed that. Hold on. Let's check this. So if there was 3,000 383 clusters joined. Divided by 10. That means there was 338 clusters spawned. Divided by 52 streams. That's about 6.5 clusters per stream. Which is about right, because a cluster is spawned every like 45 minutes. So about, on average, 6.5 per stream. Because we didn't start counting till later. No, 52 because the amount of offerings. For the year, the top was 52. If we look at Sabi, 52 offerings. That means we've been tracking data for 52 streams. I thought this was everyone who joined ever. So like the total amount of people who joined. I see. Yeah, no, this was the amount of times that a cluster was joined. I guess that is a little bit confusing. But yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. So you're probably wondering who the top cluster of the year is. Well, the one and only Kaz GV with 321 clusters. Not even close to second and third place. Okay, kind of close, but still quite a lot. Wait, when you consider a cluster is spawned like once an hour, every 45 minutes, that's... Kaz must not have missed a single one. Hold on, how many did we say was spawned in total? 338. So Kaz did 321 out of 338, which means Kaz is like has like a 96% join rate. That's incredible. Amazing work, Kaz. They're not even here to accept their award. Here's outcome. Also, I find this really funny that the actual guesses have been like the lowest one. Every single time, the lowest voted one has been the winner, it seems. It's like 95% or something. I know, right? That's wild. Guessed it right. 4 people just split 99,000 souls. I'm gonna sob, all money is leaving me. That's okay. New year, new beginnings. Fresh start. Even if we have to start from rock bottom, at least we'll be together. You're a tricky man making the legit answer last one. Yeah, see? I'm like thinking 5 steps ahead. No one would expect it to be the highest one. I was like, there's no way the last one. That's just cheesy. I got you. I got you. I flipped 1k into 30k on that one. Scam Takai coming. There's no scams here. This is pure skill. But yeah, this is kind of wild though. You guys joined a lot of clusters this year. You guys really liked the clusters, and that makes me happy because I think the clusters might be my favorite thing. Multiple answer gambling, good payouts, right? Huge payouts. Yeah, it's kind of fun like that. Being second place is very fitting. You were up there, you were on all the leaderboards, Jay, so far. To be free of greed is the first step to be free of desire. Mm-hmm. The chances are worse, but my greed is much higher. This is like gambling 101. We're definitely going to be bringing back clusters next year in more ways than one, is what I'm going to say. What would you do if I told you I figured out a way to insert clusters directly into your lives? So at all times, anywhere you are, you might get a cluster and the ability to join it. Huh? Yeah, you're gonna see it in your brain. Outside of stream time? Yeah. Every time, even while you're asleep. Through Discord, microchip in my brain. Oh, you made the joke first. Microchip. Send clusters to my smartwatch. Oh yeah, they could be little notifications. It's cluster time. No joke, half of those clusters are redeemed while basically asleep. That is funny. Honestly, I feel like Jay wins the title of like fought the most amount of sleep for stream related activities. I did have a sleep timer. That is like torture. One man's torture is another man's pleasure. Crazy thing to say. I have a visceral reaction to the noise. Alright, soul clusters are done. Okay, guys, I really have to go to the bathroom and also grab more water. Let's have a tiny little BRB break. I'll be right back. Is that being tracked? Maybe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In case I disappear, it did my heart good hearing your voice. Thanks, Jerem. I appreciate you. Oh, we have a hype train. Wait, actually, I want to do one last thing before I go. Hold on. Don't go anywhere just yet. Stay right here. Stay right here. Don't go. Don't leave. Don't leave. One more really important thing. Just real quick. Testing. I want you guys to let's do one more. Let's do one more. How many channel points do you think we spent in the year 2025? I'm starting the prediction. Do predictions count? Yes. No. I don't know, actually. I think so. Yeah, they do. Sean! Hi, Sean. Son. You can predict right now how many channel points were spent in 2025. I have no clue, so I must roll the dice. This one's a kind of a tough one. So it's like, how do you even like figure that out? Randomly guessing no more hope. No. This is the one. Do predictions like the coin flip count towards spent channel points? I think so. I don't know for sure. So take that how you will. P break hype. I just got up from my chair. It's like, okay, you can go. I did not P speed run. That's crazy. I just wanted to do the prediction first so that I could leave on a cliffhanger. Sorry, I had to be evil. I wanted to be a little bit evil. It would have worked better if I didn't tell you that I was going first, and it would have been like, what? No, Mordecai. But you kind of already knew, so you probably kind of predicted it. But even so, you're going to have to wait until I get back to find out how many channel points were spent. You have 5 minutes to calculate or predict or vote or do whatever you want to figure it out. But I'll be back. I'll be back in a few minutes. Bye, Jason. Take care. I'll see you guys in a moment when we return with the Kiyomi Awards. Testing. Hi. Welcome back, Kiyomi, to the 2025 Kiyomi recap, Kiyomi awards, Kiyomi final event, the finale of Kiyomi. Hi. Do you guys think you figured it out? Creamy Bacon! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs! Curie Mighty Brand, Your Unforgettable Neighbor, Steel Shield, and It's Boats. Thank you, Creamy Bacon. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thanks for all your support this year and last year and for a long time now you've been supporting. Really means a lot to me. It was discounted. Let's go. Keep up the good work. I'll never stop. Also, hi Sergeant Pepper. I need to know how to get bacon creamy. I need to try that. How hard can it be? Hi Steel Shield and Inspirator. I need to wait. It was wait. All right. Holy moly! It'd be so funny if he was like, actually, none of you guys are right because of the points spent on this prediction. I'm so curious what you guys voted. Let me see. There's no way it could be 50 million. Maud wouldn't keep making the answer the highest one, right? 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 Oh my god, wait a second! 78% of you voted for the 56 million one? That's crazy. Who voted? No, wait, no, not 78% of you, sorry. 78% of the total souls went to that one. 11 of you. But also 11 of you voted for 12.2. With only 22,000 souls. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is, Maud, please, I need this. What did you vote for? You voted for 2? $7.6 million, I think. Oh no. Oh no. It did bad math and I know it's more than 3.1 million. Don't say oh no. No, it's fine. What did Jay vote for? 3? Did I make it the highest? The question. I'm gonna tell you guys right now that it's not 1. If you voted 1, it's not 4.9 million. Those may have been fake. Oh knows. Maybe? Check the math again, please. This math is actually not just coming from the database, but it comes from Twitch itself in my Twitch recap. So this is double verified. Probably easier to count how many channel points were gained in total this year and subtracted how many people are keeping it in their pockets. That's so much math. It's in the ballpark of 12 million, so 7 or 5 are probably the most reasonable answers. Where does Kiyomi keep all of these spent souls? They go to the lighthouse. They go to the lighthouse to keep it burning bright. And yeah, maybe I eat a couple here and there. All right. In the year 2025, in a little old land called Kiyomi, souls were spent overall a grand total amount of 12.2 million souls were spent in 2025. 12.2. I'm so sorry, Sil. I'm so sorry. Jay knew it. That can't be counting predictions then, surely. Listen, I don't know what Twitch counts. But it's the same that I count, and I can't remember if I'm counting predictions or not. Did I forget to send it? You picked 3. You did 3. You did it right. 12.2. Congratulations. Oh, wait. Enter Sad Flower. What's up, Enio? Welcome in. Welcome to the Kiyomi Award Show. You made it. You don't really spend points in predictions. True, that's true. You gamble them and maybe lose them, but you don't spend them. Good point. Stays in the economy. That's a great... Listen, that's a great point. Someone... Let's promote Sun. Have to go, but bless this place and all their souls. Thanks, Enio. Have a good day, okay? And have a good... Happy New Year! And hi, Token Tommy. I'm on her. What do you mean by that? I'm on here? Oh, you're on here. Yeah, you are. I'm sinking into the sea. All the air has left my lungs. No! It's okay. Still, there's still time. There's still time to make a comeback. The mod stream has a really high soul inflation. A lot of souls being thrown around. A lot of souls. Honestly, 12 million. That is a lot, huh? That is a lot. But who spent the most? Is the real question. You made a leaderboard. You did it. I mean, I think all of those worthy attempts might have helped a little bit, but we don't need to talk about that. You telling me I'm no longer a loser? No more. Oh wait, let me do the prediction first. Choose outcome. I can't believe it again. So many people voted for the wrong answer. So much souls is about to be transferred. Let's see. How are we doing on time? We have a little over an hour left. 300,000 souls go to Flick Static and 10 others. Congratulations. That's crazy. That's not... Souls aren't vegan? Are they vegan? They're kind of like a plant. They're alive, but they're not. blah blah blah. I think I was on all the top 10s except for clusters. Yeah, you are up here. Wait, I don't want to be up top. Why? Why not? I think I got 86k. That's crazy. Congratulations, man. Things are changing. Some people are going into 2026 way richer than they ever were in Kiyomi. Some people are going in way poorer than they ever were. Like, the economy is being flipped right now. High class Kiyomi citizens are going to be living a different life. And the low class is climbing the ladder. He's looking directly at me when he said, no, I'm not looking at anyone. We have a paradigm shift. I don't think it'd be me. Actually, wait, hold on. Why aren't you up here? You must be hoarding all of your souls. The #1 soul spender of 2025 is ... Strawberry 7 _ with their second title, High Solar. You knew it. That's how they spawned all those boxes. That's how they spawned 7,000 boxes. By spending so many souls. This is kind of crazy too, because it's like they spent double the amount of Savi at #2. Strawberry 7 really is the biggest spender. That's a lot of souls spent, huh? Wonder how much they have in their bank right now. Oh, hi 7. Welcome. Welcome 7. The 2-time Kiyomi Award winner 7 _ right here, guys. Two-time Kiyomi Awards winner. Like High Roller, a pun. Yeah! I have so many souls. How many souls do you have, Chai? Dum, 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 dum. 236k just ready. Yeah, the wealth gap is crazy. I was gonna say something, I forget. Souls are totally vegan. There's no meat there. They're locally sourced. That's true. No meat. I hear Richard and I can't help but start saying more shoe lines. Is there a reward for the saver? If I had access to that info, I would. I am constantly poor because I must fund the box rain. Oh, right. I mean, you don't spawn 7,000 boxes in a year for free. That costs. And right here is a clear view of just how much that costs. Pretty sure the highest saver is still Jellywater. I think Jellywater does have the max amount of channel points. I wish we could like access a database in Twitch to see things like that. Devoted to the boxes. Seven is part of the 10%. Jelly is part of the 1%. Jelly definitely has over Jellywire definitely has over a mil, which is kind of wild. I don't think I've ever seen over 1 million channel points, like anyone. That was the best sentence ever. I think I've ever seen anyone with over 1 million channel points on any channel. I mean, maybe it's more common than I think, but that feels like a lot. Bring boxes back. What other awards could there be? You'll see. You'll see. Have some awards that aren't attached to leaderboards. We can do that. We can do those. Do a couple of those. Yeah, next year we're definitely gonna bring back boxes in some way and berries in some way, and clusters, specifically clusters. Clusters are getting like a an update. It's gonna be like quite a few things going on there. Oldest follower. Can't do oldest follower because it'd be the same thing every time. Most of devoted Aussie fan award. But then how would I be able to choose? I would feel so mean. I tried to stick to data based titles, awards, so that I would, you know, like not there's no debate, you know, no one can be disappointed. You can't argue with statistics. I said devoted. Who is your earliest follower? Earliest follower must be like Jerem Watts, Ojima maybe. Who was here like day one? Vincent, were you here like day one? Follower since March 16, 2022. No, that was a little bit. That was like a month later. You wait, hold on, Vincent. So you were here like month 2. Vincent might be one of the oldest. I think Ollie and Strawbells and Luna. Oh, Luna, of course. Wait, what's Luna's username again? Luna. How can I not remember Luna's username? Do you remember? Oh, Luna Lease, that's right. I feel like Luna must have been here on day 1. Luna started following me December 31, 2022. That was before I even streamed. Wait, that's today. That's today, exactly 4 years ago. I was like, me, huh? No way. Right? Luna Lease. 2021. Pre-order. They must be one of the first. Because Luna, actually, funny story about Luna. Is they were the person that made me realize that you could, that actually made me realize a lot of things. So, I remember when I started getting into VTubing, I started looking around, just watching other VTubers and being like, what, like, is this? Like, this is so crazy. Like, what can you do? And then, I started, like, trying to do 3D tracking, and I used a VR headset, and it was so bad. It was so annoying. And then I found this streamer called Lunalease, and they had a 3D model inside of Unity, and they were using VC face for the tracking, just a webcam. And I was like, wait a second, you're doing this with just a webcam? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh my god, wait. I can just do it with just a webcam? I don't need to wear my VR headset? And that kind of like changed my brain a little bit. I was like, wait, I can stream without a VR headset. So really, like, I owe them a big thanks. If it wasn't for them, I don't know how long it would have taken me to realize that you could do that. Kojima says Jazz was following before her. How is that possible? Where do you check following time? You can just click on someone's username and it shows what date they followed. So you followed me, Creamy Bacon. You followed me May 24, 2022. Damn, that is early. Jazz username changed. Hold on, what's Jazz's username? This guy's the remember. Yeah, I just remember when everyone followed. All right, let's check this. They followed me. Jazz followed me February 12th, 2022, which is around the first month I started streaming. That's pretty early. Pretty early. Reptilian! What's up, Reptilian? Jeremy, you started following me February 5, 2022. Hold on. What day did I make my account? 2021 June. So it was about like 6 months after I made my account. Started streaming. Stone Award. Anyway, it's kind of wild. Minty. All right, I have some interesting awards that weren't attached to like top 10 of the year or whatever. I have, you know how we used to have a redeem called ask ... And I track every redeem. So every time someone asked a question, I tracked it. Oh wait, we have an ad break. Curse you, Twitch. Just kidding, just kidding. I didn't mean it, Twitch. Don't shadow ban me. I am enticed to hear more. Stick around after the messages. Your smugness is deserved. Welcome back from the ads. You guys are so sweet watching the ads together. I like how I've been subbed to you longer than I've been following. I know for a fact I didn't get a gift sub. I followed during the first time that I was here. Wait, how is that possible then? You've been subbed to me longer. But you didn't... Scratching my head. How does that work? Reptilian, thank you for the 10-month streak. Totaling a 13 months. 1 year, another down to go. Thanks for a whole year of support, Reptilian RA. I appreciate you. It's so long. Enjoy the... Oh wait, so you've had the 12-month badge. You don't have to follow before you sub. But they're saying that they followed the first time they saw me. So if they followed the first time they saw me, then how did they sub without seeing me? Do you get what I'm saying? I subbed with a Prime. It was a full month before I followed. Followed during the first time that I was here. So you subbed with Prime before you were even here? Just ignore all the Windows noises, by the way. According to what Twitch tells me. Oh, anyway, sorry, back to what I was saying. I track every time someone asks a question. So I looked at who asked me the most amount of questions this year. And decided that they deserve an award for being so questiony. Because asking questions is how you find out things. So the #1 question asker of 2025, the Inquisitor, is won by It's Whimsy with a total of 8 questions asked. Congratulations, It's Whimsy. Yeah. I wonder if they have any idea how much of an inquisitor they are. People really didn't ask a question very often. I know. I mean, actually, I think people did. It was just like, more so, it would be a lot of people doing it once or twice. And yeah, I guess I just answer questions. I can tell you how many questions were asked all up. The most amount of questions asked. Why redeem to ask when you can just ask? That's... Carrie, don't listen. It's about it being special. I just ask questions in general and not using the redeem. Okay, so what I was actually thinking, here's my idea, is that when you use the ask question redeem, I get like a little notification pop-up thing, and I can click on it and it like opens a window and it'll have your question here, and then I answer it. So that way, if you want to ask me a question and you don't want me to like miss it, because sometimes I don't see it. So then I'll be able to be like, oh, we have like 3 questions, and then I open the thing and then I can like answer them, and then click through it to the next question, and then done. And that means if I'm like turning that question into a clip or a reel, it'll be really cool because it will show the question as I'm answering it. Kind of a genius idea, huh? Hi, Scara, welcome in. Fate of Lucy. Nice. Who's currently got the most souls? I can't see that, unfortunately. What does QOTD of today mean? Question of the day. Wait, you like half answered it. I don't get today's questions. Oh, what does the question of today mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm basically saying, like, you can send a message to yourself or to someone else in the future, 1 year from now. What do you want to send them? Do you watch anime? Yeah. I recently been watching Odd Taxi. It's really good. Yeah, sorry. I get it. I get what you're asking now. If I have a question, I prefer not to try to grab the streamer's attention away from whatever they are doing. I get it, but I think that's why this idea for the questions thing makes a lot of sense, because then I won't look at the redeems as they come in. I can like wait until I'm finished whatever I'm doing, and then I can open it and be like, okay, now I'm going to read out the question. You know what I mean? Clipped it for Whimsy. Oh, good. Thank you. Also, we have a few other awards like this. Oh my god, we're running out of time actually. We need to kind of get a move on. I have... Oh wait, I didn't tell you guys. The questions asked, the total amount of questions asked was 140 questions. So yeah, there could be more if we change the redeem, probably. Marceline hairstyle, yeah. Oh wait, you're not talking to me, you're talking to yourself. So you know the SIP redeem? We could do a little prediction. Actually no, the prediction doesn't really make sense. So another award that's not connected to a top 10 is an award called, well, it's for the most amount of SIPs requested. And this award goes to the one and only SIPper. They're always in here redeeming SIP. You probably already know. You might already know. The Wetinator. No, that's not the title name. The one and only. The Gardener. Tuesday Angel. With 90 SIPs requested in 2025. If it wasn't for Tuesday Angel, I might have just dehydrated. I might have just shriveled up and turned to dust. I might have just been a little dried up raisin. Where's the SIP redeem? Oh, most of the redeems are turned off starting like December or the end of November. So this is all kind of from before that period. Moistest. No. They're requesting the SIP from me. Maud Raisin. An angel true to her name. Yes. That's right. That's a good point. Hi, Optimus Prime. Can you pay rent and afford comfortable life as an artist, or do you work somewhere else? I don't know if I'd say, like, it's mega comfortable, but it's enough right now. But it's not just from streaming. But it's good enough. It's good enough to keep doing what I'm doing for now, and that's what's most important to me. Chloe VTuber. Yeah, we have 40 minutes left. 40 minutes left until the big 2025. I mean 2026, sorry. 2025 is going to be over. So what's next? Didn't realize Australia was a year behind. We're not a year behind. All right, let's do another prediction for the people that might want to try to win back their souls. How many questions were answered in 2025? How many questions do you think were answered? Okay, the prediction is up. The prediction is up. Somewhere just under 70. No. So like how many people answer a question each time? So like if I did it one day and 10 people answered, and then the next day I did it and like 20 people answered, then the total would be 30. So out of the whole year, how many questions were answered? $65 billion. It's Bert. What's up, Bert? So it's the number of answers. Yeah. yeah. How many answers were given? That should be how I worded it. How many answers were given? What if instead of predicting, we just blew you up? Not an option. Sorry, pal. Not your pal, buddy. Yes, you are. Whether you like it or not. As in question of the day? Yeah, as in question of the day. Man, the question of the day might be the best redeem because I can go through every single question I ever asked and see your answers. I can see your answers. Like, watch this. Do you want to know? You want to know what Sabi Sunny's favorite video game item is? It's the skeleton key from Skyrim. you want to know what they want for Christmas? Nothing. You know what their favorite kind of bread is? Garlic sourdough. What is compiling data on us to sell? Yeah, you want me to know? You want to know what I know about you, Skeptry? You know, I know what your favorite snack is. It's pretzels. I know that your favorite scent is petrichor. I know that your favorite Wordle starting guess is manual. I know that your favorite hot beverage is hot chocolate. I know that in October you attempted Inktober. My freely given info. I feel like if I bring up some of this stuff like in the future, people will be really confused on how I know it about them. Soon he'll do a 5,000 EXP question today and it's our bank info. Don't tempt me. I was serving customers. I didn't get to pick an answer. No! You missed out. Okay. I can make it longer next time. What was your first answer? First answer ever? Your first answer ever. What is your favorite air fryer meal? And you answered water for instant noodles. That's crazy. Why? Why is that your answer? Wait, you know what's crazy? I actually have a user in the database called Starloon without number 3 at the end. Just Starloon. That's interesting. Yeah. Who is that? Konzi! Welcome in, Konzi. Now, who's that? I'll take care of him. Alt account. Found out about the redeem. That's interesting. How you doing, Konzi? Yeah, where's Starloon 2? That's a great question. Starloon 3. My answer would have been 2 though. Oh no. The prediction of the amount of questions answered was... I don't have like a cool graphic for this one. But the... What? Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. I read... Wait, what happened here? I actually wrote the number in wrong by 2. But the answer is... Oh my god, it's massive. 1,807! Congratulations, 2 guesses. Jay, I can't believe it. You were right. Oh no. Starloon, no, no, I mean Sil, not again. I was not one of those 2, I think. Oh no. Oh, wait, hold on. You did get it, Sil. Starloon didn't get it. This can't be right. The odds. No. You got it. You got it. Yeah, you picked 2. Sorry, I was confused. I don't know what I'm seeing. When I have the prediction window open, it makes the chat like faded, so I can only like barely see the genuine panic. I feel like I'm squinting so hard to try to read the chat. All right, but anyone who voted number 2, you win. You win. Congratulations, Flick Static and 5 others. Flick Static again. I feel like your name is always at the front, Flick. You're really good at guessing. I'm so sorry, Jay. I'm really, really sorry for your loss. Is this a real game or is this a pre-recorded live or something? No, this is real. So hello, Peter. Hi, Soil Boil. Hi, Miss. Welcome. Your AC is cute. Thanks, Finn. Could have stuck the coin flips. No. This is the one. But first. The person who answered the most amount of questions. The most amount of my questions were answered by the one and only KazGV again with 47 answered. The knowledgeable KazGV. Congratulations, Kaz. And now 2-time Cure Me Award winner KazGV. Just has all the answers, apparently. Congrats. Man, we have so many winners. We have winners in the prediction, we have winners of the awards, and then we have Jay. Then we have Jay that didn't even get to predict. I still think the unluckiest went to Sil. No. Sorry, Sil. It's okay. Wait, actually, hold on. I'm just getting word from my team that we actually have an unluckiest title this year. This was all planned ahead of time, so we have Silver Lining as the unluckiest in 2025. What the? That's correct. How did we know that? I don't know how they had access to this information. I don't even know how we track that, but apparently you're the winner, Sil. You don't want that. I guess that just makes. I guess that makes the award more fitting. I'm so sorry. This makes it so much more. The winner of losing. I'm really, really sorry. At least you get to take home the unluckiest award. even if you don't take care of any channel point. Actually, wait, hold on. We have what is that award? Wait. There's actually 2 awards here with Silver Lining's name on them. We also have another award for Silver Lining. No, this is a good one. You also won the fastest ever award for Silver Lining. Oh my god, congratulations. This is actually because Sil, I know why Sil won this one. Sil won fastest ever because they consistently beat every one of the times that I set in the demo that is available for Ko-Fi members. The speed running game. Sil has been dominating the times on there. I guess the team here at MDXI really wanted your efforts to be noticed. The silver lining to all this unluckiness. Yeah, congrats. Congrats. I'll accept them both. Yeah, good. You don't have a choice. Who is Silver Lining? They are in the Purple app chat. Hi, David. Why do I still have the 3? It's probably a weird bug. Should go away. Who is Silver Lining? Can I get a Silver Lining edit? What do you mean by that? Why is Silver Lining? When is Silver Lining? Okay. The high. All right, this is gonna be. I think this might be the last prediction, guys. How much EXP does the highest EXP holder hold? So hard to figure out. If you know how much XP things get, you might be able to. If you know your earn XP, you might be able to figure it out. Okay, we're gonna have to do another 2-minute prediction. We're running too low on time. Gotta be Kaz, right? Well, it's not about who right now. It's about how much XP do they have. So we'll get to who in a moment. Get to who won. But how much XP do they hold? It's like a barrage. So, yeah, the snowballs. How much XP do you have, Star? You won't know. There's no way to find out right now. But do they remember? Do you remember, Starling? Might give some hints. Might give some ranges. Isn't it you? No, it's not me. Not me. Not including me. Also, I'm a low level right now. I'm only level 6. Wait. Oh. Oh, I'm level 69. Don't laugh. It's not funny. What's funny about that one? There's nothing funny about it. I already laughed. Hi Tariko, and hi Wilted Rose. Yo, what you doing? We're just going through the Kiyomi Awards of 2025. We have exactly 18 minutes until 2026. 18 minutes left of the year. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting nervous. Most commands don't work right now. Yeah. A lot of things are turned off. Is the prediction over? No, it's about to be though. It's ended. The most amount of XP. Wait, first we have to show the top 9, which might give a bit of a hint. Wait, will it? Let me check. It will. The highest XP holder of 2025 has a total EXP of... What did you guys vote? Starling's at 2. Rep saying 4. Seals at 3. Oh no. Jay's at 2. Bum, 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 bum. The total XP holder of 2025 holds a combined total EXP of 20,269 EXP. That's right. We can look at the highest EXP holders right here. Here are the top 10 most powerful Kiyomians right now. Kaji V, J-Star, Silver Lining, Bento 990, Sabi Sunny, Strawberry 7, Curry Bowl, Chai Vixen, and Jelly Bun. The first year of XP existing. This is our top 10. Pretty cool. And the number 1 most powerful Kiyomian is... ... Starloon 3! Level 76! With 20,000 EXP. It's like looking at the top ranked RuneScape players. Where is Zima? That is crazy. Congratulations, Starloon 3. The most powerful Kiyomian in our community. Now a 2-time Kiyomi Award winner as well. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, where did I put my I lost something. Scanning for it, scanning for it. Kadama! What's up, Kadama? Hi everyone, what's going on? We've just been doing predictions and looking back at like data and top 10s. Basically going through all the data that we accumulated over the year and looking at who got the most amount of each category. Do we prestige at level 99 and get the golden soulless praising clusters? Oh my god. That would be cool. Oh, I should have made a 3D trophy. Okay, maybe next year we could do like a little trophy thing. That would be kind of sick. That would be kind of sick. With what time? I'll have to start working on it like now. 1 sec. Okay, hi, I'm back. You know what? There's also an award for the top mod of the year. Who do you guys think won top mod of the year? Just kidding. All of the mods won top mods. Thank you, moderators, for keeping the streams and the Discord safe. You guys are top mods. Always. Best mods ever, yeah. And soon we'll expand even more. Alright. Let's put all this away. Let's pause the music. What happened to Adimo? Oh, I mentioned it earlier this year. I just had a lot going on. I mean, earlier this stream. I just had a lot going on and I wanted to just put it off for a little bit. So going into next year, we'll get some new mods. Wow. That is the end of the Kiyomi Recap Awards of 2025. And we have exactly 9 minutes left of 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed that, by the way. I thought it was really fun seeing some of those statistics and seeing who did the most. I'm kind of excited for next year, even though this was quite a bit of work, if I want to do this again, I need to start thinking about it way earlier than I did this year. And the way that I track some of the stats, I might change around a little bit so it's kind of cooler or more fun to look at. And we'll have a whole year's worth of data too by this time next year, instead of just like 8 months worth. And betting, love gacha mechanics. Yeah, I do as well. What do you guys think's gonna happen at midnight? I haven't been told what's gonna happen. The cluster math still... No, the cluster math makes perfect sense. You're gonna go on an indefinite hiatus. Houseboat. I reckon a hiatus will happen. What do you guys reckon? Guys, there's no hiatus. There's no ARG. Or is there? Just like Ty? No. I can't go on hiatus at the same time as Ty. There's no transmission cuts out. The trees will eat you. That could happen. The third impact. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the math probably next year and not miss a single prediction. Yeah, that was so awesome. Good, I'm glad you thought so. That was so fun. I really had a good year with you guys. What yearly stats do you track? A lot. I have had a really good year though. Seriously, like this year is when we came back. I came back from my big hiatus actually. And we did like the massive, I made an entire game just to stream from, that kind of like blew up and went insane. Which led me to this whole thing of like, oh no, is this who I am? Am I a guy that does really crazy stream stuff forever? And now we've kind of come full circle, where I've come back to the realization that of course I want to have cool stream stuff, but I really do want to keep focus on making actual games. And oh my god, Kiyomi Book Club, you guys, the last couple of weeks something has been happening inside of my brain, something that I haven't been able to talk about. I mean, obviously we've been working on some stuff on stream, but a lot has been going on inside my head, and we'll be talking about it a lot next year. I'm not going to reveal anything just yet. But I have a feeling that 2026 is going to be a really, really good year. Kiyomi MMO confirmed. Terraforming Cookie Clicker collab. It's going to be a really good, big year. And I don't know, I'm so excited. I'm really so excited. I feel super happy and like satisfied with everything that we did this year. Like the game template that we made, all of the character controller code and everything that we did with that throughout the whole year is like infinitely valuable to me. Not only is it stuff that I can use, but I learned so much from that. I feel like I went through a training arc this year and learned more about Unity than I have in the last 5 years of my life. This year has been insane for my like explosion in personal growth when it comes to being a developer. And now we actually get to kind of like use that stuff and make cool stuff with it. It's going to be so epic. The full character controller arc was epic. I know. And we also have a really, really fun little like game that is doing really well. Production wise, like unreleased, but I feel like we're onto something with Voidwalker. And another little project that I'm going to be talking about soon. But, you know, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this if it wasn't for you guys. And I really don't think I can fully express just how much it means to me that you guys come here to the stream and hang out and talk to me and encourage me and support me. And then join the Discord and hang out in there and follow me in the social platforms and retweet and like my stuff and engage with it. Like, I wouldn't be able to do any of this cool stuff if it wasn't for you. And like, there's really not a single day in my life where I don't wake up and think about that. Like, of course, you know, we're not like doing super crazy. We're not super successful yet. Kirimi isn't the biggest IP. Like, I'm not the biggest streamer ever. I don't have some crazy hit game, but we're doing really well. And I feel like there is so much more to go from here. Yet. Exactly, yet. And the future is just so bright. Not as bright as you, gang. Hey. None of us would know each other or meet each other. Yeah. I got distracted trying to do something just now, but what I was going to say next was the fact that you guys have brought so much light to each other. There's so many friendships have blossomed. Like, you guys are really the greatest community that I could ever ask for. And when I started all of this, I just wouldn't have never expected it to be like this. I'm really, really honored and grateful. And I'm nowhere near close to stopping. Oh, it's midnight. We did it. Ah. Happy New Year. Hear me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. Whoa. What is that? Guys, that's not... I think a piece of confetti hit the camera. That's not supposed to happen. Well, okay, we're back. A piece of confetti hit the camera. Like, perfectly went over it. Happy New Year, Kirimi. Thank you for everything. January 1st. It says it. We're in 2026. January 1st, we're here. We're here. Oh, it was Reptilian. Oh my god. I see. Styling, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits. Most of us couldn't be here or would have the opportunity or even friends we have now if it wasn't for you. Well, I can't speak for all. I can safely say you changed our lives. I'm glad I fell into Kirimi when I did, and I can't wait to see what's next. Thank you for letting us enjoy your world. Happy New Year. Wait. Thank you so much. Saloon and everyone. But wait. I thought something was supposed to happen. Jellybun, thank you for the 5 bits as well. I don't know. I kind of expected something. I thought there was going to be like something crazy, like the moon was going to hit or the lighthouse was going to like rise from its grave. Maybe I could get like a house. Definitely no hiatus. But, I guess... that's... it? Dot, dot, dot. Well, I guess